is this? Upcoming. Here we go. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Adonis. Queen City, tomorrow. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and something may happen that makes you happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Something nice may happen around the home. Could be spending time with an Aries. Life's moving forward and you are ready for it. Alpha, General. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Success comes in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Teamwork is favored, and you may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Not July, probably August. Oh, did I forget to put deodorant on? I think I did. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you have a wish that comes true around life changing for the better. Exploring your options around love leads to success. You could have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then you may also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or an Aries. Out of the clear blue sky, somebody new may show up and a new journey may begin. Not bad. Dakota, money. It looks a little like slow and stagnant around money improving, but it's improving before the end of the year. So it may be slow, kind of hit or miss. You may be feeling a little bit stretched too thin, and then all of a sudden, maybe adding a new stream of income before the end of the year could be adding more money, big picture. Tisha, messages around returning to the office. My manager told HR that he would lose employees, and some other managers did the same. It still looks like they want people to come in. So it looks like teamwork is favored, life is coming into balance, and they're pushing the coming back to the office, at least part-time. And it may have something to do, like they may say people took the job. When they took the job, it was you had to come to the office. And they may say that, yeah, they're gonna push for it. They may come to some kind of a compromise, but it might take a minute because things are out of balance and unsuccessful. Yeah, it's a lot of mixed energy around the situation. Their argument is going to be this was a job where you had to come to work. That's the way they were hired. May have been COVID or whatever that sent everybody home, but now they're like they want people to return. Let's see what happens. Mega, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and new doors open. Got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you listen to your intuition, life moves forward. You have a new journey that may be beginning. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Not bad, not bad. Kriti for the next 48. For the next 48, you have feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, money coming in, and life coming into balance. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition, and feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Tanya for the next 48. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Negativity is moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Maybe spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and success comes in around work, school, or business. Pallavi, you manifested me? That's funny. That's funny. I have to return my cable boxes, but I think they give me 30 days to do it. Maybe I don't have to do it today. Maybe I could do it tomorrow. Why am I so lazy with stuff like that? I mean, it's crazy. It's like I'll get on the treadmill and run 7 miles, but make me have to return cable boxes? It's like, I hate it. I do. I hate it. I can be lazy with things like that. Like, I hate running errands. I hate that kind of stuff. Hi, Mel. Be wise for this week. Be wise for this week. Growth, change, and transformation may be coming in around work, school, or business. Listening to your intuition and expressing your wants and needs may be helpful. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You've got cause for celebration coming in around life moving forward. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Things look a little slow. We got the Knight of Pentacles here, but yet there is communication coming in. You should be spending time together. You may even be planning a road trip, or there may be some travel coming in. Science meets soul, love. Cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you and not looking back on the past could help life move forward. You're ready for life to move forward. You just may have to make the decision to let go of what's not working. And then you have cause for celebration that could come in with new energy that comes in sometime before the end of this year, which may be a Cancer or a Gemini. Old wounds and disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Tanya, love coming in. You do have choices and options that come in around love that could be bringing long-term connection. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A well-functioning, successful relationship is coming in because you have the world at your feet. Exploring your options leads to success. Now, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then you have another Sagittarius. May have air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Don't be afraid to be clear about what it is that you want when it comes to love, and life moves forward. Evie, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you as far as love is concerned. If you're with someone, current relationship is strengthening. If you're not with anyone, you may have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Or there could be more than one person because it does look like you have choices and options. A wish comes true around life getting unstuck and beginning to move forward. You also may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Amy, for the next 48 with Sunny, maybe feeling a little bit like things are out of balance or there's a little negativity to deal with. Things may kind of be at a slowdown. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but there's like two people that are not on the same page. Communicating your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but Six of Pentacles can indicate that things are a little bit out of balance or something needs to be addressed. Ruchi, next in love. Perseverance pays off around love, and you may be spending time with, you got a couple of people here. You got a Pisces, you have a Scorpio. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a new journey may begin. Possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then you also have a Leo. Exploring your options around love will lead you to success, and don't be afraid to disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bright as light, what is Amar thinking and feeling towards me? May find you to be strong, confident, well-balanced, hardworking, easygoing, balanced, reliable, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, and respectful. Pretty good. Eminem, love. When it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around love could help. May have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward, although it's slow and steady wins the race. Things should be functioning well, or if you're already in a relationship, should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, next relationship should have decent potential to be well balanced and well functioning. Bacon, will my mouth injury get better tomorrow? Maybe a little bit better tomorrow, but I don't know that it's going to be completely healed. Hello, did my mom see the message that I sent to my other family members today? I think she did see it. Migu for the next 3 days. Hi, Zara. Maybe spending time with a Scorpio or a Virgo. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with a Gemini. You have the world at your feet. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be planning travel. Amen for the week with O. Listen to your intuition and perseverance may pay off, but overall it looks like the week may be a little slow, or you may feel like you're the only one that's putting in any effort. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race, and expressing your wants and needs may be helpful. Virta, General. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may have money coming in. Could be spending time with Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Tamana, jobless since the last 3 years, trying hard. You should find something before the end of the year, because you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be on-the-job training. It also could be working hard, like the hard work you put in is coming back. New beginnings are on the horizon with choices and options. I would say before the end of this year you should find something, and it may be something that comes in out of the blue. Magician's heart, love for August. You need to disconnect from or walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you feel as if you're holding on to something that isn't working, it may be time to let that go in order for new opportunities to come in. And then you could have romance heating up, possibly with a Libra or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But August looks a little slow, and it may be because something's got you stagnant. I don't know what that is. Johanna, will I get Dermadry prescribed when I go to the doctor? That could happen. Yeah, you may be able to get that. Shot, boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions. Seems to be a little bit burdened or stressed. It seems like there's distance between the two of you. I don't know when the last time was that you've heard from him because things look like they're in a slowdown. But you'll probably hear from this person sometime in August. Communication would be the next action. Lioness for this week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Money comes in and finances improve. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Tanya, Aries, next move. I was texting this morning with Jay the Gemini, then Aries pops up on my screen, a notification, but no content. There'll be communication at some point, but it's slow. You know, it's like you may get a couple of more of those things where like you get a notification, but there's not much there. But you'll hear from him eventually because you do have communication coming in out of the blue. Leo, how will this doctor's appointment go today? I don't feel optimistic. It should go okay though. It's okay. So there may have, I don't know what the issue is, but there may be like a solution, an opportunity, a new beginning. They may offer you something that could help whatever it is you're going for. Things may be a little bit out of balance and it may be slow to see progress, but there is success that's coming in. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I know I hate going to the doctors. All doctors. And I don't care what kind of doctor. I know people are odd, Tanya, right? These little beads, Miss Avery, all over the place. All over the place. I don't know whether to be mad or be happy that she seems to like to separate them and organize them more than she likes to actually make things from them. And you know my organizational skills are not that good at all. So I don't know where she may be getting that from because I don't really think that Dad has that either, but somebody may. And maybe she's going to be a little more organized. Brenda, general for today and tomorrow. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Slow and steady wins the race, but success comes in around life moving forward. Got fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle. Not bad. Did that one, did those. Where am I? S. Lila may have a general for the next few days. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Money comes in, a wish comes true. The world is at your feet, and you may be spending time with like somebody from the past or an old friend that you haven't seen in a while. Could also run into someone. Broken. Oh, thank you. You too. Thank you, thank you. I did that one. I did those. Partition, most of us COVID hired employees were hired as hybrid, but my department in particular, they told us a year ago we only had to come in once a month. Now they want us 3 times a week. If you are only hired to be part-time in the office and part-time at home, they may go for that. But once a month, I don't think. I don't think so. I mean, part-time at home, that they may find some kind of balance, but once a month to go into the office, I don't think they're going to go for it. It seems like everybody's starting to crack down with the at-home work, which, I mean, I kind of understand it, but then on the other hand, I don't. Like, I know the company that I work for, which is like not really in business anymore, so I guess it doesn't matter if I say it. My friend who worked in marketing, all she needed to do to qualify for working at home was to post one thing on social media, and she got paid for the whole day. So I can understand that, like, you're not in the office, people don't know what you're doing, they don't know if you're home, if you're out. I get that. But on the other hand, I also feel like if somebody is doing their work, what difference does it make if you're at home or not? Like, my job, I feel like I could have done my job probably in 3 hours if I didn't get hung up on something. I didn't really need to be there all 8 hours. So why not just let me work 3 hours? Like, I could have driven there once a week, brought everything home, done it in a couple of hours, and brought everything back. But at the time, nobody was working from home at my job when I left, except my friend who could do that because her boss was cool like that. But on the other hand, it's like the company's no longer around. So, there were a lot of people that started doing things like that, and there were it was one of those companies didn't have that many people, but everyone was a boss and they were making good money. And anyway, long story short, so I get it, but I feel like there's got to be some kind of a happy medium somewhere where people can have the benefit from working at home but also going into the office. Maybe if it's once a week, or maybe if it's 3 times a month, something where there's a little bit more balance and it's not all about either being at home or in the office. Because travel time, having to get dressed, having to bring kids somewhere, having to prepare lunch, like, if you could just do it from home, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, except for people like me who could stay home forever and never leave, which is, I don't think that's healthy. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I used to have people come to yoga in the middle of the day, like 12 o'clock class, and they would have their phone with them, and they would say, I'm going to leave my phone outside, but it's going to be on because it looks like I'm in a meeting. Meanwhile, they're at yoga. Like, I can understand people cracking down with stuff like that. Now, if you're taking your lunch break and you're gone for an hour, I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you're supposed to be in a meeting, like, I can understand people getting upset. I'm like, you do whatever you got to do. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, as long as you're showing up, I have a class to teach. If you can't come to this class, there won't be a class here. So I'm not going to tell you not to do it. Broken. Lilia General. Stepping into your strength and self-confidence may push your career forward. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or a Leo. Something happens this month around career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day that could be making you happy. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Macy General for today. I don't think I did. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in. Finances may be improving. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Luck changes for you for the better today. Life moves forward. Maggie, will I be able to find and book a dog-friendly hotel for our family vacation in September? And if yes, when? Yes, I think you may find something next month. KK, good morning. Energy is coming in around August. You have a Cancer and Aquarius coming in. You have feeling ambitious, stepping into your strength. Life begins to move forward. A new venture begins. You also have money coming in August. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha, expecting to see him. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed that needs to be dealt with. Things are a little slow but well functioning or average. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. You may be feeling a little bit disappointed, but nothing bad is happening. It just may be average. Raymond surprised me for the week. You've got walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Summer love. When it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. You could have fire around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have a new beginning possible with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. A wish comes true before the end of the year. Sarah, can you tell me from Tarot only messages for T. Aries from his father who passed away? Let go of like old wounds and old hurts. Like letting go of that kind of stuff will help life move forward. And then success. Oh, yes. Dioria. Oh, hi. Good, how are you? Good boy. It's a good boy. Okay, sorry about that. I got so much going on with registering Avery for school and stupid shit. Anyway, so now I'm getting the messages from the Father for the Aries. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Old wounds, old hurts, anything that you've been holding on to, it's only preventing you from moving forward. Success comes in when you let go of things that you can't change. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon, but it's almost as if like you're your own worst enemy. Like the Father may be saying, like, stop self-sabotaging yourself. Like, put one foot in front of the other and life moves forward. And let go of stupid nonsense. So I don't know, this person may be hung up on something. And try to give up control. Like anything you're trying to control, it's not working. Just let it go. Red, when am I moving? It could be this fall. Maybe like late September, early October. Vicky, will the operation go well on Wednesday? It looks like it's going to go well. Yeah. We're all sending you positive energy. Priyanka, Harish Akesh's intentions and thoughts for me. Love. It depends where you guys are in this relationship. The love, Ace of Cups in reverse could be a problem. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship. I don't see a whole lot of love here. I don't see a whole lot of intention here either. They seem a little emotionally shut down. Now, if this is a new connection and maybe we just haven't gotten there yet, you might need to just give it time. But they don't really seem to have anything specific in mind, and they look a little distant. Stephanie, for the next 3 months. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have life moves forward towards greener pastures. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. You've got your luck is changing for the better. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, which may have something to do with finances improving. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Not bad. Red, will my next relationship be in KS or Kansas or Texas? They both have potential, but I would say Texas comes up a little stronger. Red, how will my 2 appointments go tomorrow? They should go well. Anxiety is easing, teamwork is favored, feeling stable, being guided by the divine. You have a wish that comes true. Black Widow, will I have enough funds to get my car out of the airport parking lot? I think you will, yeah. Clara, what is coming towards me? What is coming towards me? Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Not bad. Kanchan, I was wondering what's going on with Akshat. Last time I called, he was really sick, but then forgot about him, got busy in life. Can you give me insight? I guess I was emotionally closed off. He looks okay. He's got success around him. Solution to a problem is in front of him. He'll figure it out. Disappointments have healed and moved into the past. I mean, I don't see any reason why you couldn't reach out to him if you wanted to, like just to check in. It looks like he's okay. And he may be busy with like work, school, or business. He looks average, okay. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Me and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward towards greener pastures if you express your wants and needs and kind of like don't force anything. Just kind of go with the flow of things, and you may see improvement around this situation. Okay, will me and Chav have a new start soon? No contact. And what do you mean by a new start? Like a relationship? It doesn't look like the two of you are on the same page. It looks like somebody may be looking for more from this connection than the other person is willing to give, which may be a problem and may throw things a little bit out of balance or upside down, or there's instability around the situation. It really depends what you are looking for as far as a new start is concerned. I don't think the two of you are on the same page right now. Starfall for the next 48. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You've got a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that may be of significance. Devin, love for August, trip. Are you going on the trip with a love partner? Because I don't see a whole lot of love around a trip in August. If you're taking a trip in August, it looks like you're feeling grounded and stable. There may be a new venture on the horizon, but I don't see a lot of love here. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Michelle, general for August. You have a wish that comes true. Negativity is moving into the past. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Money is coming in, finances are improving, and you may be feeling like balanced and stable, or like feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing, which is a good thing, and you may be turning a corner as far as like social activity, that like there's maybe more people coming in or new opportunities around social activity in August. Stephanie, financial finances are okay. Now, you may be feeling stretched a little too thin on occasion. That happens. But for the most part, life's moving forward towards greener pastures, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. You may be adding a new stream of income or working on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. Payment, what to expect here from WMCHR after my interview today? You might hear something about having another interview. There may be another interview that comes up sometime towards the end of this week or the beginning of next. Samantha, what should I expect for my birthday month? I'm not excited. What month is it? D for today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but something should make you happy today with the sun. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You have success coming in around work, school, or business, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you might be feeling like that'll get the idea to go back to school or learn a new area of study. Kirti, how do my finances for my master's program look like? It's been a little tight with money lately. Yeah, I think you'll be able to swing it. It may be tight. Money could be tight, but you're going to get by. You got like perseverance is getting you over the line. Cosmic, sorry for asking again. I'm still shitty from yesterday's incident at the senior place that was blown over without getting the word out to GS. My friends and family says I'm overthinking. I think you are too. Yeah, they're not going to report anything to your job. It's just, I mean, I don't know where you are with that, with the job at the elderly place, but they're not going to call your boss. No, that's not going to happen. I mean, if anything, I mean, it may go on record. I would say the worst case scenario would be that you wouldn't be working there anymore, or maybe they could stop you from working at another health care place like that. But they're not going to call your boss. No. Migu for the next 3. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You might be feeling like going back to school or thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. You have the world at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then areas of your life that you feel have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. Aries Sun for the next 24. For the next 24. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with could be a Libra. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money's coming in, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Sarah, General for August. Could be planning travel to water, by water, or around water, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Listening to your intuition. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Don't be afraid to explore your options, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of August. Samantha, what should you expect in the month of August? Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may have money coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and a wish comes true. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may be feeling like financially secure, or there's more money coming in. It's not a bad month. Artisha, good things coming towards me. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off. Don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New love, I can't answer how much weight you're going to lose and when. It's a free will thing, and there's no way for me to answer that. You could ask a different question. There's too much that gets factored into weight loss. Oh, you quit Cosmic? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Lexi, what is Logan speaking of me recently? I can't answer that. Who's he speaking to about you to who? Who the people are? How are they in relation to you? It's too broad of a question. Jess, will H pursue the connection between us? I honestly don't know what's his deal. I don't see him putting in a whole lot of effort here, so if you want to see something change, you may need to do it. Mihak General. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around finances. Perseverance pays off. Could be spending time with the Pisces. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off, and you may feel relief around like paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. I know I'm a little weird about my birthday too. I know, birthdays are weird. I have a friend of mine too that he's very weird about his birthday. Yeah, so like I don't even ever send him a happy birthday message. I just was like, I'll just say something stupid. So like he knows that I remember, but that I'm not really acknowledging it. Because it's like, how do I not acknowledge it if I remember it? But I know he doesn't want to make a big deal about it, so I don't go overboard. Like I might send like the middle finger or something. I don't know why we're like that. I really don't know why we're like that, but some people are. Oh, Sarah, you didn't have to do that. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mel, Scorpio called last night anonymously. What does he want? You got to give it to these people that are just so persistent. He's looking for growth, change, and transformation, but there he is showing up, the Scorpio. Perseverance. He's looking to see if he can get back in your good graces. I don't think it's happening for him because Justice is in reverse, but he's going to try. He's going to try. That's what he gets. I know, it's hard getting older, but you got to think of it like, what's the alternative? You don't make it that long? I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, it really is a privilege to be able to grow old. And you're not even that old. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get to live to be 100, what a privilege that is. Think of all the things that you would see in 100 years. I mean, think about how things changed so much just since we've been around. Like, Avery will never, she's like, I say to her sometimes, I'm like, Avery, you've got cartoons in your hand 24/7. I had to watch Sesame Street at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I think at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There wasn't anything else on for children. Like when I was really little, like 3, 4 years old, there was Mr. Rogers, there was the Electric Company. Once in a while, if you got lucky, you caught the Magic Garden, but there really wasn't anything, you know, when I was a little older, I saw things like Bugs Bunny, but that was like before school, like before going to elementary school. I mean, I didn't sit at home and watch cartoons after school. There was nothing on. There weren't cartoons. She's never going to know that life. Or that you used to leave the house without a phone. And if somebody called, you didn't know. Mel, is he, Scorpio, still not taking full accountability for the demise? I don't think he's taken full accountability, no. No. Like, they don't understand. I know, it's craziness. AA, will Asher contact me this week? I don't see communication coming in that quickly. The chance looks like a little slim. And then you got people that are like grown-ass adults and they have to have a big thing about their birthday. And then, like, it's got to be their birthday. You know what I mean? Like, Avery's aunt. She's got 2 daughters. One's born in June, she's born in July, and then the other one's born in August. So they do one big party in the middle of, it was in the middle of August. It's usually in the middle of August, right in between, which is, I think, excellent because you get to celebrate it with everybody all at once. It's so much easier to get everybody together once than 3 times in 3 months. There's too many people. But there are some people that don't want to share their birthday with anyone else, or they can't share their birthday with this holiday or that. I can't. Grow up. It drives me nuts. I'm like, is it that big of a deal? We'll give you your own cake and your own party hat. Okay. Emin, does A regret how he treated me? As of right now, I don't see regret around the situation. I don't know what happened, but there's like a disconnect and things look unsuccessful. Doesn't mean it's going to stay like this, but right this moment, that may be how it is. Kara, general for the week. Negativity moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon if you listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Peach, sales for next month. You could see growth, change, and transformation around things moving forward next month. Not bad, not bad. Yes, that's right, Samantha. I would think as a Leo, you would be the opposite too, because all my friends that I know that are just born in the summer, it doesn't matter if they're Leo or not, but everyone that was always born in the summer, we had to do something extravagant. We had to be at the beach, we had to go to some amusement park, we had to do something. And then us winter birthdays, it's cold out. I don't want to go out. It's raining. It's cold out. A home phone, that's true. Hawaii for the next 48. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You have the world at your feet. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. New beginnings on the horizon around social activity. Susie, I shared my birthday with my brother growing up as a kid. Our birthdays were 3 days apart. I hated it. I had a student she was actually a twin, and she was born before midnight and her sister was born after midnight. So even though they were twins, they didn't have the same birthday. And her mother always made them have separate birthdays, which I think is cool. I think that that's nice, especially when you're little. But when you get older and it's really hard, like it's hard to get everybody together and you have like different family members coming from different places, I feel like making it one thing is just so much easier. But as a kid, I could imagine. I hate winter too. Avery's one brother loves winter and all winter activities. I'm like, how? How come? Why? half pink and half blue. I mean, I can imagine it was probably easier for your parents to do that, but I can understand as a kid, especially like, you know what's funny? I don't remember my brother having birthday parties. I mean, he did, because I know we have pictures of him. My brother is definitely afraid of clowns. And when he turned 5, my mom had a clown come to the house. And it was like, I mean, this is like typical, like, like the clown had like a mustache and he was smoking. Like, you would never get away with that these days. You're not even allowed to smoke these days. Smokers are the only people you're allowed to be prejudiced against. You're not allowed to have any stigma against anyone but smokers. But back then, it was the opposite. You could smoke everywhere. Nobody could say anything if you were smoking. But in the pictures of my brother at his birthday party, you could see the terror in his face. And like everybody else is laughing and having a good time, and my brother looks terrorized. But I remember having birthday parties. Like, I remember I had one at the roller rink. And I could look at the pictures and I could tell you what song was playing. Crazy, right? I had one at the bowling alley. And I had one at ceramics. And that's all I remember. So maybe I only had 3. Oh no, I had a sleepover. And that one was no fun for me. The sleepover one sucked. Anyway. Everything is traumatizing. Lily, career and finances for the rest of the year. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. The hard work you put into finances will come back to you. You're going to be okay for the year. I mean, you don't have $1 million falling from the sky, but you have money coming in, you're paying your bills, things are functioning very well balanced, and life is moving forward. New love, I said I can't answer that. I can't answer when you're going to lose weight. There's no way for me to measure that. There's too much that goes into it. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Oh, Jay, for this week. Negativity moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Life comes into balance. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius or Capricorn. Life is being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, and the Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? New love, love. Exploring your options around love could change life for you for the better quickly, and you may be feeling like you have it like life could change you for the better quickly, but you may have options that come in that lead you to a committed relationship that's pretty well balanced. Slow and steady wins the race, but somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that brings in happiness, and they may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Jay, how will work go for me towards the end of the month and into August? It should go well. You have happiness coming in around things moving forward. There may even be travel around work. A new journey may begin. Don't be afraid to set boundaries or express your wants and needs when it comes to work, and life moves forward. Male energy around V, appeal application with the courts. Well, perseverance pays off, or the hard work that gets put into it will pay off. So I think that if they're trying to appeal something, they could be very successful. Yeah, they got a wish coming true. They may be successful. Adonis, what's the Aquarius's intentions towards me, if anything? Right now, first thing that comes up is Empress. Love, money, and abundance. Maybe looking for success around things moving forward. I don't know, you might have the Lovers here. Maybe looking for some kind of an intimate connection. Let's see what happens. Charlie, how will surgery go on the 1st of August? It should go well. It should go well. You have a wish that comes true. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life is moving forward. It should be successful. It should go well. Beautiful one, love. Don't be afraid to explore your wants and express your wants and needs when it comes to love. You could have romance heating up maybe sometime before the end of the summer if you're not with anyone right now, and it may be with a Sagittarius or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon. Life is coming into balance. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and anxiety begins to ease and move into the past. Jay, I'm getting sued for an old debt. What will happen if I pay it in full? If you pay it in full, I think you'll be done with it. There'll be relief around it, so you'll feel like they're not going to bother you anymore. It's done. I mean, if it's not that much, I would say pay it, get it off your chest, and then you won't have to hear back from them again. If it's a lot of money, you might want to ask a professional. Charlie, cards for August. You have a new job or business opportunity that may be coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. I showed it upside down, but it wasn't. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and perseverance is paying off. A new journey begins. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip, and you could have choices and options around social activity. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Hoping to find answers to my weight and pain. Okay, okay. Is there anybody else here that I haven't answered for? That's it. Then I will wrap it up, and hopefully I'll see you guys later tonight. Maybe I'll come on tonight. I can't remember what time I was on last night, but I'll check it out, and if I can come back on tonight, I will. Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. Jay, love for this week. Love for this week. Don't be afraid to explore your options when it comes to love, because you might have choices, and you do have a wish coming true, if not this week, soon. You've got good luck coming in, or luck is changing for the better quickly. You have commitment here. If you're already with this person, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may be exploring the idea of commitment sometime between now and the end of the summer, and it may be with a Capricorn or a Leo, maybe even a Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You don't need to settle for less than you want or deserve. Listen to your intuition. Butterfly A, general for relationships. What kind of relationships? Like a committed relationship? Is that what we're talking about? Friendships. You've growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around social activity, and you may be feeling relief around that. A wish comes true. You could have a Scorpio, a Capricorn, and a Sagittarius coming in. Making decisions that push your life forward, exploring your options leads to success. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Friendships should be functioning better with the Six of Pentacles between now and the end of this summer. Not too bad. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later.